Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Burnout Help, Stress and Burnout First Aid. I hope you're doing well. This week, I want to talk to you about a subject that I've touched on before. And something happened with one of my clients, or potential client actually, this week. And it made me think about this again. So I want to discuss it with you today. And that topic is what lies behind our stress, what lies behind our burnout, what lies behind our life crisis. I want to start with a quote that I've heard a few times. It's a bit of a joke. It's kind of funny, but it actually is very accurate, and you may know it already. So here it goes. How many psychologists or how many therapists does it take to change a light bulb? And the answer is only one. But the light bulb has to want to be changed. So think about this for a second and how that applies to the world of burnout and therapy and psychology. So, what happened to me this week? A potential client called. I often have these pre talks, and this person wanted to know if they had reached a certain point in their stress and in their health so that it can be classified already as a burnout or as being in the dangerous phase. And that's what this person really wanted to know. And I said, well, why do you ask? Well, because I don't feel so right, and people are saying I don't look so good. And I said, well, isn't that your answer? And he said, no, I really want to know, am I or am I not in that phase? And I said, why do you want to know? What will it change? And that's when I realized that the person wanted to know, because if the answer is no, I have not reached that magic number, then I can keep going on with the way things are. And this is not an unusual reaction. Actually, it happened to me. This is exactly how I operated for many years. As long as the signals are not too strong, or as long as we're not just falling down, or as long as some doctor doesn't tell us, ooh, you've reached that level, danger, then we're going to keep going. Not everybody, but many people. As I said, including myself, this is what I did. So why do we do this? Because we don't want to look under the hood, if that works as a metaphor, but we don't want to look inside ourselves. For many people, it's very difficult, it's very uncomfortable. And this person, I said to that person, well, what are you doing that's leading to this problem? And he said, well, this and that. And in this short conversation, I was able to extract one major limiting belief that I believe was driving or is driving his stress and this behavior that is going to lead him to having serious problems. And I said, well, come to me. We have to look at that belief. He said, oh, no, what I just need to know whether I've reached that stage or not. And I said, this is exactly even if you haven't reached it, this is now. The time is now. Don't wait until you've reached it. Let's take a look at why you believe what you believe and why this belief is leading you to already being sick, not sick enough for him, but already being sick. And the person just refused. Now, maybe I didn't do a good job at explaining how I would help him. That could also be. It happens anyway. Some people want to work with me. Some people have other priorities. That's how it goes. But unfortunately, what is true, what is relevant here, is that there are sometimes in our lives sources of stress that are purely external. We have a terrible boss or a terrible colleague, or somebody died. in our family. These sources of stress are purely external, or I broke my leg, or something else connected to my health. In these cases, we can say, okay, I need to manage my stress response, but it is normal for me to be stressed because anybody who loses their mother or father, which happened to me last year, is going to be under extreme stress, right? However, in many other cases, and this applies to a lot of the people who come and see me and people I work with, it's not just a purely external source of stress. It is something inside of us that is driving us towards a burnout. It's our beliefs, it's our negative thoughts, it's our early programming. Something is driving us towards that stress response. And this is very often where the work lies in cases of burnout. So I'll say to you, are you ready to change? Do you want to take a look inside and understand why you are where you are? Or do you just want a quick fix and keep going with the same programming, the same patterns, the same beliefs that have led you to being sick in the first place? If yes, that's not going to work. All right, I hope this was useful. Wish you a pleasant day, evening, night, and see you soon.